What is the difference between hacker and cracker? As we have seen earlier, hacker is the security professional who perform their experimentation on technology and report the vulnerability to the concerned company, whereas cracker is the professional who use the vulnerability for exploitation and personal gain. Cracker is always involved in malicious activity. To perform ethical hacking, we have to follow 5 phases. These 5 phases are 5 tasks which we perform to achieve the target. First, information gathering. Second, scanning. Third, gaining access. Fourth, maintaining access. 5, clearing tracks. These 5 steps are also performed by a black hat hacker, but a white hat hacker or ethical hacker perform only 4 steps. First is information gathering, second is scanning, third is gaining access, fourth is reporting vulnerability or vulnerability reporting preparation. We do not perform clearing track because we have already taken permission from the concerned company regarding the testing which we are going to perform in their network or company. Now let us discuss the steps of hacking one by one. First one is information gathering. Information gathering is defined as to gain as much information as you can gain about the target using Google or any of the source. You can use social engineering, who is YouGetSignal, or social networking site, anything. Information gathering can be passive or active depending upon the mode you choose to gain the information. Now, second step is the scanning. Scanning is the process to scan the remote machine or domain and find out the open port, port number, services installed on that port, operating system of the remote machine, their trace-through technology and topology, and MAC address if we scan the local operating machine. Obviously, scanning is the active process. Famous tool used for scanning is Nmap, which is called network mapping, Nessus vulnerability scanner. Third step is gaining access. In gaining access, we try to gain the remote machine. By using the exploit, we take advantage of that vulnerability of the machine using which we found the scanning step. Fourth step is maintaining access. By maintaining access, we fulfill our motive. It should be clear in mind that if we gain access to some remote machine, we definitely have some motive to fulfill. To fulfill that motive, we use appropriate payload. Some of the hackers use rats, Trojan, backdoor to steal information or to fulfill their task. This is called maintaining access. Fifth step and the last step is clearing track. Clearing track means to clear the logs which have been created during the penetration or scanning of the remote machine. The logs contain IP addresses, MAC addresses and timestamps. So we have to clear the log so that during the forensic investigation they will not get their traces about the hacker machine. Deliverables. In deliverable, we give the detailed vulnerability report and also suggest the patch of the vulnerability so that the concerned company make patch of the vulnerability and update their client so that they do not suffer for the attack. As an ethical hacker, we have to follow some rules or guideline. First is the non-disclosure agreement, which means that in any case we will maintain the confidentiality of the project. Second is we have to maintain integrity. Let's discuss some of the essential terminology that is frequently used in ethical hacking. First one is threat. Threat is an action or event which has a potential challenge to security. Second one is vulnerability. As we have already discussed, it is the existence of a flaw or error in the design of a system which can cause undesirable result ranging from compromise of system security. Third one is attack, an action which attempt to violate or challenge the integrity or security of a system. Fourth one is exploit, a defined way to breach the security of a system or product using an identified vulnerability. These are some of the important terms that are repeatedly used in ethical hacking.